Welcome to the Jeremiah Show. Dr. D, I just got to say, I'm so excited. Again, we have not been with this show or follow this show. We took a year off. We just got too tired in the kitchen and we just took a year off from Top Chef, but Top Chef is back. And I am on the Jeremiah Show. I'm so excited, so excited for our special guest today, and to welcome back, the show to the Jeremiah Show. It's so interesting to follow the chefs and follow the competition, go around the world with Top Chef, and meet so many great new chefs that I haven't been introduced to. And here we are, man. It's so great to be back. So let me talk about Chef May is our special guest today. Chef May Phattanant Thongthong is the executive chef and co-partner at May's Dining. May's Dining was voted one of the top 20 Bangkok restaurants by W Magazine in 2020 and 2021. Congratulations. That's amazing, chef. She has worked for more than 15 years as a professional chef, running the very popular and well-known Monkey's Kitchen and My Bistro restaurants in Chiang Mai, which is her hometown. Chef May was the runner-up on season 1 of Top Chef Thailand, and she won Iron Chef Thailand twice. Incredible. Chef May has cooked in more than 50 cooking competitions, and she arrived at Top Chef World Allstars ready to take home the title of Top Chef. Welcome, Chef May. Welcome to the show.
Hi, สวัสดีค่ะ. Yeah, I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, across the world you are. We both are across the world from each other. I hear you are back right now at your maybe taking a day off from your restaurant, May's restaurant, May's Dining in Bangkok. Is that true?
Yes, today is my day off. We close every Monday, so Monday is my time to take a rest and then create some new recipe. Yeah.
Oh, that's not taking a day off. You said you were going to take a day off. You need to rest. You need to rest.
We off from cooking, but we're still thinking,
Yeah, always thinking, I'm sure. Oh,
Yeah.
is that how you relax and how you rest? Do you think about recipes and are you
Yes,
constantly thinking about
I play my guitar, and then when I have the most relaxed time, I get a good idea. So that's why I love to create the new menu while I'm relaxed or rest. Yeah.
Is that your happy spot in the kitchen, creating? Do you go there to de-stress as well as to cook and create menu items, but do you go there to also almost like a church, right? Like your own church where you
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we need meditation and a quiet place to make you calm and peaceful, because every single detail that you put inside your recipe is represents what are you thinking about right at that moment. So yeah, the people who taste your food will realize what you are trying to present to them.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of love goes into that, doesn't it? A lot of love.
Correct.
Yeah.
When I cooking, I always think that I'm cooking for my loved one, even my special partner, or maybe my parents. Everyone, they are my loved ones. So every single dish that I cook, I would love them happy. So I think the same way with my customer. So everything have to be in the great condition, and every details that we count. Yeah.
That's a beautiful philosophy. That's a beautiful way to approach cooking. I think I like that. Let's talk about where you were born. You were born in Chiang Mai, Thailand. What is that city like culinary wise? And what did it teach you about food as you grew up there?
Actually, in my hometown, Chiang Mai, we also have our the cultural heritage about food, pretty much.
Hmm.
Um, so in my country, Thailand, we have like the four regions that like the big part of our country. I'm from the north.
Okay.
Chiang Mai is in the north, and our cuisine is like very like simple. It's not like that much ingredients inside, but every single thing is like the wisdom of the people who live in the north
Hmm.
that they put inside the dish. Yeah, and they tell the story, and then they can tell you about our culture via our cuisine. Yeah. So I learned pretty much from my mother and my dad. Yeah.
And are there a lot of stories from the people you say in the north, um, that a lot of stories around the food and around the heritage, the culture, the cooking? There's a lot of stories about your people and about growing food and providing
About the
food for each other.
yeah. Yes, like I told you something, like when we cook something that called gang hang le, it's like a pork curry, the pork hin le curry. You know that curry we not eat like everyday
Hmm.
meal. It's like the special meals when you have the big events, like a marriage to the monk. You have the house opening ceremony. You have like yeah, anything that's like a big event. People will come from um other place and gathering in the same place and then help each other to cook that dish. Yeah,
Wow.
so it's pretty like long story about this curry. So it's very special menu that we eat like only when we have the big events because in my hometown when we eat pork, it's represented you wealthy, you know. You have to like serve a whole pork
Okay.
for
Yeah.
the party. Yeah.
And
So
do people share with each other? Do you bring people? Is it a sense of community around the food and the storytelling and the special occasions? Um, it sounds like it's a place that you can go and just feel
it's like today I built my new house and I would like to have the open house ceremony and I invite the people from my community and
okay.
then we cook the special dish together that's called gang hang le and then when it's already cooked we will share to everyone.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Dr. D, should we make a trip?
Mhm.
I'd love to.
But nowadays you can find anywhere. You know, in a northern cuisine restaurant in Chiang Mai, they serve this dish too. Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling that an experience either at your restaurant or if you were lucky enough to be an invited guest to Chef May's home, I imagine that you are very caring and you're very you're very nurturing with your food and your the presentation of that and taking care of people. I just get that sense about you that you're uh, so sweet and ho- hospitality is in your blood. It feels like to me. Um,
Thank you.
you learn? Did you learn from your grandmother, your grandfather, your mother, your father? And your
Um,
mother was very instrumental in teaching you about food. But tell me about your initial feelings and love for food at a younger age, and why you decided to become a cook for.
I love food because my mom and my dad always cook me a great dish. You know, the food that they cook for me is very delicious and they delicate and like only find the best ingredients to cook for me. So I get used to with the great food since I was young. But I never thought that I'm going to be a chef like nowadays.
Mhm.
I just falling in love with cooking because I found something that's very energized myself when I was in the kitchen. I used to be officer. in the Japanese company when I was 24. And it's like a routine job. You work with the computer and all the documents and waiting for the weekend to come. And then I asked myself that, am I gonna live this way till I die? And
Yeah.
I said that
What an important question,
no
right?
way, I'm not gonna live like this long. So I would love to live passionless. So
uh
I try to think about myself,
How old were you
what I love to do. Yeah.
hmm, how
And then
old
I
were
found
you
that
when
I
you
love
were,
cooking.
I'm sorry. Well, that's so important, right? To when you look around, you first you take a job because you're paying your bills and you're paying your rent and you're taking care of your family. And then at some point, I think you look around and you say, can I, like you did, can I do this the rest of my life? Am I passionate about this? Because it goes so fast. And I can't really cook very well, but I just, when I do, I always feel like when I do go cook something for myself or even for the family, I like the barbecue. I can do that well.
Yeah,
I,
because I keep thinking like the previous time since I was a kid that I loved to play cooking when I was young. And then I can
souffle.
and yes, I play like
Ah,
making the barbecue, cooking something, saute something like, and then I cook for myself since I was 10 years old, because I don't like the northern food that my mom cooked for me. It's funny story, because when I was young, I don't like northern food at all, and my mom she not spoil me, so she only cooked northern food for me. But my dad like he cooked Thai food for me,
wait,
and
what type of food? No, did you
um
that your
my
mom?
mom cook northern food like the authentic northern cuisine for me. But
Okay,
I don't like it because it have a lot of spice and very spicy, and then like um mostly like vegetable,
okay, and you didn't like that much when you were a
don't like
kid.
don't like it at all. And then I get mad with my mom that when she cooked for me like only northern food, and then I decide to cook for myself. Yeah, the first inspiration menu that I cook by myself without cookbook is mashed potato.
Hmm. Did you like them?
I, I love it.
Mashed potatoes
Yeah.
is just that's one of those comfort foods that always makes
Because you
me
know
happy.
what, in my country we don't eat potato, we don't eat mashed potato. But when you was a kid, you went to KFC, the first branch in Chiang Mai when I was 10 years old. And then I get inspired from that. Yeah. So I got a potato, milk, and butter, and then I started making mashed potato by myself. Yeah.
Did you grow up in a family that was well-to-do, or was it, was it harder for you was it a, did everybody work? Did you work at a young age? Were you able to buy any ingredient you wanted, or was it did you have more of a, I guess,
Luckily, my aunt she grew like she produced the potato, so
uh,
I have a potato to make my mashed potato. Yeah,
was
and
a
then
potato a luxury item? Was it a luxury
yes,
item
yes,
because it wasn't
in the
common?
past, yeah, in the past, it's not common. It's not common. Yeah,
How did
she
you
had a
keep,
potato field. Yeah.
well, that sounds like a good aunt to know. Did she know how to make gravy too? That's
I try to make my own style of gravy. I have an like oyster sauce after I marinate my pork, and then after I grill it, they have something left in the pan. I just pour the milk in, yeah, and put some stars in it to make like a gravy. But I don't know what the real gravy is.
well, that KFC gravy is actually pretty good. Believe it or not, right?
Yes,
That's pretty good
I try
gravy.
to imagine to the KFC one when I make it. Yeah.
How did you teach yourself to cook? Was it just in your own kitchen at home and you started to experiment and find things you
Um,
liked, or how did that happen?
Happened in my kitchen in the house. Yeah.
Okay. And at what point when you said you were sitting at a desk job and you looked around and said, this is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't have real passion for this. How at what age was that, chef?
I keep thinking about what like make me happy, and I feel like I'm hot. I have a lot of power and energized when I cooking.
Uh-huh.
We have a second. I mean, my dad have a second job. Actually, he is government officer, and we would love to have a second job to like get more income to pay the bill or everything. So he have a chance to operate the food store in the university, and I help them every day without anyone, like no one teach me how to cook. I just cook
You just started cooking.
what I have eaten before, when
Well, that's
you went to other restaurant and you can remember the taste, the texture, and then you just feel like what they put inside, and then you just start to cook it.
well, I think that's so interesting what I read about you, and maybe you can explain this a little bit. But how some people have a photogenic memory, they see something and they can remember it, or they remember a time and a place like it was yesterday, and they can recall what happened. You have that skill and that ability for food, right? You can taste a dish, and you can recreate it from memory, and
Yeah,
because of your palate. That's so interesting.
exactly.
Let me explain how that works.
And I I don't know either how it's come to me, It's just like a gift.
Yeah, it is a gift.
It's just like if I found myself that I can taste the dish, and then I remember, and then I can cook what I have eaten
Mm-hmm.
when I was in China. I like an exchange student after I graduated from Chiang Mai University. I've been in China for one semester, and then I love that place. I eat the same menu every day, and after that, I can copy it.
What was that food? Do you remember which food it was that you loved to eat every day?
It's like the tender pork that marinate with some salt and pepper,
That
and
sounds
then
great.
coated with some egg, and then deep fry in the hot oil. And after that, like they have the crispy egg outside, and then the tender pork inside. The name of the dish is Luan Jia Ji. I still remember. It's
Okay.
like the tender pork that, yeah, fried with egg. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. I don't know. We always do this show at 12 o'clock here in Santa Barbara, and Richard and I look at each other.
Hungry?
We look at each other. We talk to you, and then we're like, oh man, we got to go get some food. Sounds so good. And I'm sure your cooking is just amazing. So I got to take a break here real quick, but Chef May, but we're moving towards your path, your culinary path, um, your your life in food, your life creating food for people and friends and family and your guests and your restaurants. And we're moving towards Top Chef. Do me a favor and explain this season for me as if I had never seen it. What tell us about Top Chef, what it means to you, and tell us about this season, season 20.
So I would love to tell you that even the Top Chef Thailand in the first season that I've been enjoying, my life has already changed. I got a lot of great opportunity that's come into my life. So when I got proposed to join Top Chef World All Stars, it's so meaningful to me. It's like it's very important
Life change.
opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I knew it that my life going to change again, but in the better way.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got many people know me. Couple days ago, I have a couple of customer from state that visit my restaurant. and eat my food already.
That have come and visited because of Top Chef?
Yes, they said it's because of the Top Chef. So I
That's
cook
incredible.
something that I cook and the Top Chef show to them. Yeah.
How special that must be. Uh, how cool. Okay, my special guest today is Top Chef World All Star Season 20, Chef May Thongthong. May's Restaurants is you can find it on Facebook and Instagram at May's Dining. Um, Creative Cuisine by Chef May. She may even make you something from Top Chef if you come visit her. Signature
Sure.
flavors. I love this from her hometown. She cooks signature flavors for of the North and seasonal street food. We're going to talk about that when we get back. We're also going to talk about her road to Top Chef Season 20. New episodes on Bravo Thursdays, 9, 8 Central, and you can stream them the next day on Peacock. Top Chef World All Stars, the greatest competitors from Top Chef from around the globe face off in the fiercest battle the culinary competition has ever seen. Check it out again on Bravo Thursdays, 9, 8 Central, and stream it next day on Peacock. Top Chef Season 20. We'll be back right away with Top Chef World All Stars Chef May. Two, one. Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. Today we're talking with my special guest, Top Chef World All Stars Season 20 on Bravo. Chef May is here, and Chef May has a great restaurant called May's Restaurant. If you're over in Bangkok, definitely go and make it one of your stops and say hi to her. Welcome back, Chef May. How are you?
I'm good. I feel better
Good.
now.
Well, it's a
Not
day.
nervous.
Oh, you shouldn't be nervous with us. We're nervous with you. Your cooking looks amazing. You, I think it's so incredible that you were one of those people, and few do this, that looked around and said, "I'm at the wrong job, and I'm not going to do this all my life. I'm going to chase my passion, and I'm going to go cook for people, and I'm going to go show them." My area of the world, my city, Chiang Mai, Thailand, and the northern cuisine from there, and you learn from your mom what you did and didn't like your father. I'm so curious about. I just love this idea that you got out there and made it happen. And how do you go from there, from getting up at your desk job and saying, "I quit, I'm cooking," and how do you go from there to being on Top Chef? You're very brave.
So
Fearless.
after I quit from my current job, I told my dad that from now on, I will decide how I gonna be myself. You don't need to make any decision for me anymore. And then I will take care of myself. Even if good or bad, it's my responsibility to do that on my own. And then I start following my dream. Yeah, I went to US, study English in Boston School of English. Yeah, and then take a course in the community college, hotel restaurant management, because my mom, she didn't have that much money for me to pay for the tuition in the culinary school. So I asked myself, I really want to be a chef, and I still said yes. So I study cooking from the cookbook. Yeah, since that
Taught
day.
yourself to
Yeah.
cook because you couldn't afford a big culinary college, and you made it to Boston. You taught yourself English. That's incredible. So, but I mean, just when you think about Top Chef, I mean, Top Chef is regarded as the show for chefs and the culinary world. It really is the top chef show. And
Yeah.
did you watch during this time when you're learning how to, you're learning English, you're reading your cookbooks, you're teaching yourself self-taught how to become a professional chef?
So when I went back to Thailand, being a trainee in the five-star restaurant, and then I start like climbing up each position, you know. until I found the opportunity to join the competition. It's like professional cooking competition. It's like a nation league
Mm.
in Thailand. Yeah, I sending myself to compete because I never study in the culinary school. The way of to I mean joining the cooking competition is the only way that can prove me and then can like judge me how level I am. I mean, which level I am about
Mm.
cooking. So 3 years that I've been cooking. I mean, I've been compete over and over again from the bronze medal to the gold medal to the trophy.
Wow.
Then I become a representative of Thailand chef to compete in the continental level. So I was the first woman that get the gold medal from Asian competition from my country.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's become the way that people know me because after that, I won the silver medal from World Cup culinary from Luxembourg. And then the TV show like that proposed me to join the
Oh,
program.
okay.
Yeah, and then I won 2 times the Iron Chef Thailand.
That's incredible.
Hmm.
Now, you're brave. Do you have fear? Do you have any fear?
No,
No.
not at all.
And how do you make how do you channel that? Like, is it just energy, passion, and then there's no fear? How do you? I mean, everybody
You
is scared
you already lost something
if you're afraid.
that you so you have to get something
That's amazing.
to
Where do you think it comes from?
yes.
This lack of fear. How do you? Where does that come from in you? Why are you not afraid? And why do you use that as a power? How do you use that?
Um, I don't want my mom and my dad like disappointed because I already told them that I will taking care of my life and then I will show them that I can, you know. And
Mm.
then my mom and my dad they are the good example for me that they work hard, they do everything for me. They're taking care of me like the best they can do, the best they could do for me. Even we don't have that much money. My dad sent me to the top three school in my hometown. Yeah, and then I graduated from the best university in Thailand.
They love you.
So yeah, they love me, and so I have to show them that I will taking care of the life that they gave to me,
Mhm.
like yeah, the best way I could do.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I'm curious what your dad said when you went to him and said, "You don't have to take care of him anymore. I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go." What
He
did he
asked
say?
me that, are you serious that you are going to study cooking when you come back, when you graduate from the culinary school? What are you going to do? Are you really want to be a chef? And then how much that you're gonna sell your dish to the people to cover the money that you paid?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he's looking at it as a business. Like, when are you going to return your
No,
investment?
he didn't believe me that I could do it, you know.
Oh yeah, I bet he did. I bet he did because I wouldn't bet against you, Chef May.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, right out of the gate, season 20, Top Chef World All Stars, right out of the very first episode. And I'm not going to give away too much here because if you haven't seen the first couple episodes, I don't, Chef, so don't say anything about what's happened here. I'm going to tease it a little bit. Right out of the gate, fearless, you walk out on that Top Chef kitchen and stage and you win. You're the first solo winner of the quickfire, winning the Ritz Challenge. By the way, I had an obsession with Ritz for months. I would just eat, I had made boxes of Ritz. I don't recommend it, but I laughed when I saw that was a great quick fire challenge. So congratulations on that. We're going to be right back with
Thank
more
you.
Chef May Top Chef World All Star Season 20. It's on Bravo Thursdays, night 8 Central, and you can get it on Peacock. Is how I got, actually I paid for it this year on Apple TV, but I didn't realize it was on Peacock. I've got Peacock. That's what I watch most of my TV on. So I'm going to check it out there as well. Top Chef World All Stars, the greatest competitors from Top Chef from around the globe this season face off and have the fiercest battle the culinary competition has ever seen. We'll be right back. To the Jeremiah Show with my special guest today. I'm so excited. Top Chef is back on the show. We took a season off, but Top Chef didn't, and neither did the top chefs that have been on the show. Top Chef World All Stars, Chef May Thongthong, May's Restaurant. She's the owner, co-owner, and you can check it out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to warn you though, if you start scrolling through the menu and you haven't had anything to eat, you're in trouble. Check it out. Check her out, Chef May on at May's Dining on Instagram and Facebook. Street food, seasonal street food is some of my favorite, Chef. Is that Tell us about some of the street food of your hometown, the street food of Bangkok. What do you like to cook?
Um, we have like many kind of food that sold on the roadside, you know. The many foreigners that come visit Thailand, they love our street food a lot.
Mhm.
But the flavor of the street food is is unexplainable, you know. You have
Yeah,
to
it
get your
is.
own experience because
Is it?
it's cooked fresh in front of you, and then you just like eat
And
directly from the the food store, you know. It's pretty cool. And then I reimage it, and then I try to bring elevate the street food to be like the fine dining one. The
mm,
used to taste that you ever taste before, but in the different presentation and the more fine ingredients. Yeah.
oh man, I mean, it's just something about the air, the street, the people, the food right cooked right in front of you, the smells. It's just amazing. I'm just trying to torture Dr. D, like I said. I've been in kitchens where I've witnessed I'm in the hospitality business as well for about 40 years, and I've been in kitchens and I've witnessed that sometimes women chefs, when they step on the line, it's disgusting. But I've seen, over the years, they will shut you out, or they won't help you, or they won't give you the same respect that you've earned and you deserve. Does Has that happened to you on your way up as a chef? Have you experienced some of that in an old school kitchen?
I Yes, it happened to me when I was a trainee in the kitchen, you know. They they didn't accept me at that time, and then they didn't give me any like response. I mean, the job for me to respond to it. You know, it's just
Mm.
like give me like, observe in the kitchen. They thought that women didn't cook well like them, but disagree, totally disagree about that opinion because nowadays either men or women they can be a great chef. It depends on the kitchen management, the knowledge, the cooking skill, and
Mhm.
the attitude in the kitchen. That's very important.
Yeah. Is it different for you now? Do you get the respect that you deserve? I hope you do.
Yes, definitely.
What would you tell? Definitely don't mess with Chef May. What would you tell young women that look at you from your country, from other countries around the world, that look at you as a hero, as a culinary hero, and you've made it? Do you talk to girls that
Yeah,
to pursue what you've done?
every single time that I cook, I never saying that I'm a celebrity chef. You know, I'm cooking in the way of professional chef do. So if you want to be a professional, it have to be without any exceptional. So don't let anyone stop you.
Mhm.
You
No
show
fear.
them with your you show them with your like I mean not just talking, you do it for them to see. Yeah. And do the best you can do. And then finally they will see how you can be a great chef.
I love the lessons and the no fear and the braveness that you have. You are an inspiration. And talking about inspirations, and one of the most inspirational episodes, I think, was the very first episode that we've referred to there in Top Chef World Top Chef season 20 World All Stars. You created a dish for your mom that you wanted to pay homage to your mom, to honor your mom, a rice dish. And if you haven't seen it, it's very, I don't know, it choked me up. It made me fall in love with you, and I bet the world fell in love with you in that episode, Chef May. Tell us about that dish and why it's so important, and then tell me about your mom. And if you don't mind, give out your mom's name.
Okay, my mom name is Ampa. She's like actually she quite shy to saying that she loved me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She being very quiet. She not say that much. And but the way she saying she loved me is the food that she made.
Mm.
She always say that this is the great dish. This I made from the best ingredients for you. You should try it. Every single time that I go back to see her in my hometown, she's always cook for me. Cook the dish that I love. And you know that dessert is special because when I was a kid, I crawling in the kitchen floor on the kitchen floor, and she been working with her dessert, the rice pudding. It's like 4 or 5 p.m. in the morning, and then we have to go to the market at 6 or 7 a.m. to sell the dish, to sell the dessert. So yeah, she never taught me how to cook that one.
She never
I
taught
just
you. She
yes,
never taught you. So
I just cook from the dessert that I ate. Yeah.
from your special gift of tasting and remembering and
Yes.
bringing the dish to life.
Yeah, because she sell the dessert to taking care of our family. So I would love to make a dessert to dedicate to her. Yeah.
That's sweet. Is the dessert on your
Yeah.
menu at May's Dining?
This one is the special one that I will keep it for the people who watch Top Chef and then come visit me in my restaurant, and I will prepare this dish for them.
Mhm.
That's a
Another
special gift for
reason,
me.
another reason to hop on a plane and get over there. But don't go on Monday because Chef May is off. She's off on Monday. Don't bother her. She's in her
Yes,
own
and
kitchen.
also the pop rice that I made on top of the dessert is from my grandma.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
I
Um,
love the role that grandmothers have played in everybody's life, from mine to to your mom's to Dr. D here,
yes,
is saying the same thing. Grandmothers really, you remember them. They cook with love, and they show you how they love you through their cooking and their. I thought it was interesting what you said, Chef May, that your mom is sort of shy. She's quiet. She doesn't throw out "I love you." And without thinking, she really, what how she shows you she loves you is that she buys the best ingredients and makes you a beautiful meal that shows you that she loves you. And I think everybody's so different. I know with my dad, we would sit there, we would watch movies, and that's the way
Uh-huh.
we connected. Like we knew we loved each other by the the things, but we couldn't say it to each other, right? And I think there's always somebody in your life that you can't say it so easily, but you love them and you show them in other ways. I think that's such a beautiful story about your mom picking out the very best ingredients for you. Is there a lesson that she taught you that you will never forget and that you will pass down?
Um, she put her effort in every single thing that she do, you know.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, she's very strong. She showed me how to live strong, and yeah,
And
breath,
look what
breath.
you've done with that strength.
Yeah, that's give me a strength and breath and faithful in everything that you do.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, thank
never
you.
give up when you start doing something. This is my mom's. It's
Never
always
give
do.
up. Never
Yeah,
give up. I like that. And your mom's name one more time.
Ampa.
And your grandmother.
Sorry,
And how about your
my
dad?
grandma. Sorry.
Let's not leave your dad out. Let's say hi to.
No, my dad says so that I love him because I'm say that I love him much more than I say that I love my mom. So that's why I want to speak louder from other sides of the world for her to hear.
I love Chef May. You are such an interesting and such a great person. I love getting to know you here, and I appreciate your time with us today to do so.
Thank you.
We're going to take one last break, and we'll be right back with Chef May. She's on Top Chef World All Stars Season 20. Check her out online at her restaurant in Bangkok. It's May's Dining. It's on Facebook and Instagram at May's Dining. And again, check out Top Chef Season 20. Excuse me, World All Stars. It's a great season so far. New episodes on Bravo Thursdays, 9, 8 Central, and you can stream it the next day on Peacock. We'll be right back. Thank you so. It's um, it's so great to talk to somebody that speaks from their heart and speaks honestly. It's and with a stranger, you just met me at 40 minutes ago, and it's just so nice to get honest, to really understand you a little bit more. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Here we go. Last segment. Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. We've had a incredible time here with my special guest today, Chef May, off Top Chef Season 20 World All Stars. It's on Bravo. You can check it out 9, 8 Central on Thursdays on streaming and Peacock. Chef, welcome back. It's been such a nice time getting to know you. I wanted to ask you one last question, if I could. Are there certain ingredients to you that represent your ancestors, and why?
I used to say that I being like a funnel, the funnel broth, the vegetable.
Okay.
Yeah,
And why? Why
because
is that?
when you didn't look closer, you will thought that this is onion. It's pretty similar to onion.
Okay.
And maybe people will get wrong with you. So I need you to come closer. I need you to know me more, so you will know who I am. Yeah, that's why I describe it as sort of like a funnel. But the fennel is very versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can use the fennel to make a dessert because the sweetness of the
Right.
of the fennel taste. And many several dishes that made from fennel also. Even the spirit is brewed from the fennel.
Wow.
So that's why I would love to be a fennel. Yeah, come close, come closer, and then look at me like
Yeah.
carefully, like 360 degrees, and then you will know who I am. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I love how certain ingredients can speak to you and speak to the people that you're cooking for that way. Um, Okay, so what does the Chef May story look like? If you stood back and this is, you looked at your life, what does the story look like? What do you hope to accomplish now and in the future?
I think I saw one woman that grew up with love, and then she lived her life to sending people a love with her food. That's
Beautiful.
it.
That is beautiful. I got it. Could you ask for any more? Chef May, thank you so much. Tell people where they can find you if they're in Bangkok.
Find me at May's Dining, or you can follow me, May Monkey Chef, yeah, and my Instagram to check out what I'm cooking and then what inspired me to create my menu. Yeah.
Thank you. I hope you'll come back. This is a really great time with you. Chef May, she's on Top Chef World All-Stars season 20 of Top Chef. Wow. Check her out at May's Restaurant again on Facebook and Instagram at May's Dining. And she creates signature flavors of the North and seasonal street food. You don't want to, again, go there hungry. Top Chef season 20, new episodes on Bravo Thursdays, 9, 8 Central. Stream next day on Peacock. The greatest competitors from Top Chef from around the globe face off. And the fiercest battle the culinary competition has ever seen. You're going to want to check it out. And Chef May, we'll talk soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Communicate, but listen more and evolve. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
It's fun. It was fun. I never been doing something like this before. It's
Oh,
my first time, and then it's across the globe.
yeah. See, but you're conquering one, you're just checking off the boxes, one thing after another. Yeah, radio, it is fun. It's fun to also when it,
Thank you for letting me sharing my experience.
thank you.
This is a great moment for me to
Thank
do this.
Rachel. Thank you. I don't know if Rachel's still there. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I need to hop, but thank you so
Okay,
much.
guys. All right.
Thank
Thank
All
you.
right.
you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye
Bye.
bye.